Hey, what's up guys? Spencer Rhodes here. So Fear the Walking Dead Season 5, Episode 6 will be airing in a few days. It looks like it might actually be action-packed. It looks like it's going to be having a lot in it. It's going to be a very eventful episode. I mean, that makes sense. We are 3 weeks away, 3 episodes away from the mid-season finale. And usually there's a big event in the mid-season finale. And overall, the first 8 episodes of the season end up being this separate story with a beginning, a middle, and an end. And the second half of the season has its own beginning, middle, end, and it feels like 2 stories altogether. The 16 episodes feel like 2 separate stories. So we're heading into the end. You know, we're heading into the end of the first half. We have 3 more episodes, and it seems like, yeah, things are building towards probably an epic Episode 8, Episode 7, and Episode 8. Or maybe, you know, Episode 9 will be the big event stuff happening, and Episode 8 will be a big cliffhanger to get people talking for 2 months. I don't know. But I'm guessing there's going to be some sort of resolution at the end of Episode 8, and it'll seem like the first half of the season is a completed story. But maybe not. Maybe that'll happen, maybe not. We'll just have to wait and see. But it looks like this is not going to be a filler episode. I know that some people hated the last episode. Some people hated Episode 5. They said it was a filler episode or it was not a good episode. Some people are saying that nothing has happened in this season overall. That there's just nothing is happening. So, and it has been sort of slow paced. I've actually mostly enjoyed the season okay overall. I like it okay. It has been slow paced, and I'm okay with that. I mean, Star Wars Empire Strikes Back is slow paced. You know, sometimes slow pace is okay. I'm not comparing Fear the Walking Dead to The Empire Strikes Back. I mean, keep that in mind. But I do think that things are about to sort of go, get a little crazier. I think some big major events are going to be happening. It looks like the main problem is the characters finding a way to, I don't know, are they trying to go back to the Denim place? Because right now, Strand, Charlie, Sarah, and Wendell are trying to get a plane so that they can get to everyone else. So is the plan for them all to just go to the Denim place? Like, Logan's there, and he's a bad guy, and he has an army of people with guns. I mean, what are you going to do, ask nicely? Like, what's the plan with that? I know that Strand's little group of 4 people, they need the plane to help Morgan's group of people, and I guess that includes the army of kids now, the Ewoks. But what's the plan after that? What are they going to be doing after that? And it's strange that we haven't seen Logan since Episode 1. It's like the show has forgotten about him. I thought he was going to be the main villain. I thought he was going to be like the next Vultures. But he hasn't been seen in 4 episodes straight, so I don't know what they're doing with him. But yeah, it seems like the big thing is still the helicopter, or not helicopter, but plane. Helicopter was last episode. But plane, the Strand and Sarah and Wendell and all of them are trying to get a plane working or get the parts they need for the plane. I mean, maybe not even use a plane. Maybe find another way to rescue everyone. I don't know. But they're still dealing with the army of kids. And Morgan is still giving speeches and being the leader. He told the army of kids, he told the Ewoks, like something like, this is going to work. I know it's hard to believe, but this is going to work, or something like that. So they're dealing with some big problem. I don't know if it's the plane. I don't know if it's Logan being at the Denim place. I don't know. And then there's a part of the trailer where Dylan's on the radio, and he said it's just a friend. Like, he's talking to someone and no one else knew about it. Like how Clementine was talking to like the stranger guy in the first season of the Telltale games, and that turned out to be the main villain. So, like, is Dylan talking to some mysterious evil character, or is he talking to someone that the other kids know about? Like, was that a misleading part of the trailer? You know, we've seen Dylan talk to people on the radio before. So I don't know. I don't know if there's a new villain that hasn't been revealed yet. I feel like if you're going to introduce a new villain, you should take care of the Logan stuff first. Take care of the Logan storyline first. Kill him off or whatever, and then get to the next villain. You like don't have too many villains to where it seems like Spider-Man 3 or some shit. But yeah. I don't know what the army of kids are dealing with. It seems like the army of kids are dealing with something, so maybe there is a new different villain. And as for deaths in this episode, someone could die. someone could die. A cool thing about this episode is that we're getting like all the characters in it. That's why I'm saying that it's going to be an action-packed episode, because it probably is going to be an action-packed episode. It has almost all the characters. It seems like all the characters are going to be in this episode, except for maybe Daniel Salazar. Daniel Salazar hasn't returned yet, but Dwight is in this episode. He was seen in the preview, and Grace is in this episode. She was seen in a sneak peek. So we are getting all the characters. We are getting Grace. We are getting Dwight in this episode. It seems like everyone's coming together, but I don't know about Daniel Salazar. However, and this is kind of a spoiler, but AMC released a poster for the back half of this season. So AMC released a poster that's technically meant to be promotional material for episode 9 to 16, the back half. So any characters that are on that poster, shouldn't they still be alive? You know, correct me if I'm wrong, unless it's a troll. So before I say who's on the poster, it's spoilers, so if you don't want to know, you might want to click away. All right, 3, 2, 1. So for the back half, for the poster for the back half of the season, it seems like everyone is still alive. Yes, Morgan, Dwight, even Grace. Everyone is still alive except for Sarah and Wendell. The only characters that weren't on the poster were Sarah, Wendell, the 3 kids, but that's okay because they're new. The Army of Kids, obviously, Logan, but he's a bad guy, so I think it was a good guy type poster. But yeah, the only major characters that were missing on the poster were Sarah and Wendell, which is interesting. It's a poster for the back half of season 5. We have 3 more episodes left. No one has died yet, and the poster has everyone on it except for Sarah and Wendell, and I mean everyone. Alicia, Luciana, June. It has Grace on it. It has Dwight on it. It has Daniel Salazar on it. Another interesting thing about that is if it's true, then Daniel Salazar is going to be in the back half of the season. I wasn't sure if he was going to be in the rest of the season at all. It seems like he kind of dramatically left and to go do something. Daniel, the character, did. He left to go take care of something. And Ruben Blades, the actor, has had a history of leaving and coming back and forth. So I thought that maybe that was him leaving for the season. But it seems like he might be in the back half of the season because he's on the poster for the back half. Literally every character, like John Dory, everyone is on the poster except for Sarah and Wendell. All the major characters except for Sarah and Wendell. So maybe does something happen to Sarah and Wendell? There's 3 more episodes left until the back half is over. We haven't had a human death yet. I don't think we've had a single human death that was like on screen in the first 5 episodes. So are we going to be getting something big in episode 6, or maybe it's episode 7, or maybe it's episode 8? Will Sarah and Wendell die in one of these episodes? Will they die together, sort of like some sort of poetic way, like one of them gets badly injured and the other one's like, I'm not leaving you behind, I'm staying with you because we're twins, and they tell some corny joke and then they blow themselves up with a grenade, and maybe it kills like 100 walkers and saves the rest of the group. Something like that in the back 3 episodes. Maybe that could be the big CGI thing that happens in episode 8. The big thing that they spend a bunch of the episode's budget on, and that's the big thing for episode 8. That's the big thing that gets everyone talking during the 2-month break before episode 9. So yeah, maybe Sarah and Wendell are not long for this world. Maybe they are going to die before the back half of the season. I mean, if the poster is anything to go on, then either literally everyone lives or everyone lives except for Sarah and Wendell. And I like Sarah and Wendell. I honestly do. But at the same time, it's like, okay, I could live with that. I mean, if literally everyone else gets to live. I get to keep my Dwight, my Daniel, my Strand. Grace is pretty cool. Alicia, John, and they killed off Sarah and Wendell in the first 8 episodes. That's cool. I can live with that. And a lot of people have been predicting that Sarah and Wendell will die soon because they do sort of seem really expendable. Like they're just kind of the characters that you need a death in this episode, so they're there to die. They're basically there to just get killed at some point. So a lot of people have been predicting that Sarah and Wendell will die, and it looks like they might be dying. They're not on the poster for the back half of the season, so I don't know if they'll die in this Sunday's episode or episode 7 or episode 8, but it's possible that they could be dying. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't be shy. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm not going anywhere. I make 1 to 2 Walking Dead videos per day, so please hit that subscribe button. Right now we are at 559 subscribers. My goal is to try to get to 600 in the next few months. So just remember, every subscriber counts. Every bit of support matters and is very, very appreciated. Hopefully we can get to that goal of 600. Anyway, with all that said, I'm Spencer Rhodes, and I will see you guys later. Bye!